this is Lewis. Welcome back to DX News. It's been a couple of rough days in the crypto market. Hope you're bearing well. Hope you're not panicking. Hold on to your hats because, we'll get through this. So we're going to start off this with somewhat of a kind of a reflection sort of news. We all know that good-looking, pretty people constantly get away with, doing things they shouldn't be doing. It's the only reason we get away with so much, bad news and misinformation on this channel. Believe it or not, the producer is a mixture between Johnny Bravo and GigaChad. The source of our report does not mention the name of the UK regulator, but this guy's a real badass. He went hard after these two hot bimbos for spreading bad information on crypto ads through Instagram. Social media influencers, even Jessica Gale, who became famous by being stars on the UK's Love Island reality show. Love Island. Are the British even capable of feeling love?
No.
They felt the full weight of the law after being tackled on by this guy. They were promoting how it's super easy to make money off your phone on crypto. Can you imagine that? That phrase has really gotten people into trouble. Lately, more trouble than drug abuse. And if you don't believe us, check out the Luna crowd. So this is what the regulators had to say. The ads must not appear in the form complained about. They also added that in future posts, the twins should not trivialize the investment in crypto assets. We also told them to ensure that their future ads made sufficiently clear that the value of investments in crypto assets were variable and could go down as well as up, and that crypto assets are unregulated, noted the ASA. Basically, they just got a little slap on the wrist and not really the full weight of the law. Makes you wonder if they gave the court some Love Island. So, what do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are the British capable of feeling love? On this next news, Binance is applying the good old "it's better to ask forgiveness than to ask permission." So if you have USDC, USDP, and TUSD in your wallet, it's all gonna get automatically converted to BUSD. And all of that without asking you. Remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto, bud. Now, the Binance exchange said that it's a move intended to enhance liquidity and capital efficiency for users. Now, Binance will also stop and remove any trading pairs that involve these three stablecoins. Now, here we put on your tinfoil hats and go into the Alex Jones version of the show. What do you think is happening? What do they know about stablecoin regulations? Because we've seen all the talks, like there's been plenty of talks in Europe, South America, and the United States about how stablecoins could be a danger to monetary policy. So what does Binance know? They've been all over the place. CZ has been shaking hands with some of the top world leaders. So maybe he knows something? Do they know something we don't really? Is there a crash coming in, or are they just aggressively trying to take out the competition? Because funny enough, USDT is not mentioned in this statement. USDT being the biggest stablecoin might mean that they are, too big to fuck with. Quote, repeat, hold silence, look puzzling. Just kidding. End of quote. Repeat phrase, look suspenseful. Just having a Joe Biden moment there. Up next, we're going to talk about this very odd partnership between FTX and GameStop. GameStop is kind of like that old relative you had who refuses to die. FTX Exchange has been making some money moves lately, and the latest one on their list of moves and takeovers is GameStop. GameStop, which is coincidentally the favorite stock of shit traders. You might remember last year that GameStop really made some ripples across the business world because a whole bunch of trolls on Reddit decided to take on Wall Street and make them suffer. And they actually did quite well until centralized places or apps decided to step in and help the bankers. Anyway, fast forward to today, we see Sammy Bankman-Fried attempting a takeover of his own. Or maybe not really a takeover, more like a partnership. All this happened despite the fact that the company was on the brink of bankruptcy. Because really, who buys video game discs anymore? So, let me read you some of the details. According to Street Insider, the partnership is intended to introduce more GameStop customers to FTX community and its marketplaces for digital assets. Additionally, the company will begin carrying FTX gift cards in select stores nationwide. These exact stores remain unnamed. As the announcement was made, GameStop shares actually soared. They increased in value 11.06% at the time of this writing. And that means they went up to almost $27 before dropping down a little bit more. But the expectation is that they will be going up. Now that sparks a trend, Have you noticed that a whole bunch of dead companies are trying to come back to life? through crypto. Like, just let me put it out there, Radio Shack was another one, which kind of makes me wonder what's next. Blockbuster? And moving on to the Islamic State making some NFTs. Wow. So we've spoken in the past about how NFTs could be a polarizing issue because of their utilities or lack thereof. So in this case, we're gonna go for the lack thereof, and generally just a very stupid idea. Unless you're in favor of terrorism, like a certain launchpad out there. So this is apparently the first non-fungible token created and disseminated by a terrorist sympathizer, or at least the first one that hit mainstream news. That's us, guys. A supporter of the Islamic State has minted an NFT with a message praising an attack in a mosque in Kabul, Afghanistan. Now, according to a former US intelligence official that was cited by the Wall Street Journal, the NFT is likely an experiment of new funding and new ways to throw out propaganda. The NFT was actually shortly listed on Rarible and OpenSea before being taken down, but it's on the blockchain already, so it can never truly be destroyed. It's very much an experiment and a way to try to find and make content indestructible, said Raphael Gluck, a co-founder of a jihadist researcher. Well, guys, that's why you can't have nice things, but you can have a terrorist NFT now. Guys, for all of you looking to launch your own project, check out our Telegram chats for more information on DX marketing packages. All new service provided to you by the best in the game. Follow this channel, guys. Stay tuned to our Twitter for the latest news regarding DXL and the marketplace, and the blockchain. Until next time, guys, my name is Luis, and please remember to always do your own research.